I'm told you're a devout Catholic.
Yes.
You are one of the descendants of Charles Valentine. Is that true?
Yes. He came from France.
What is your relationship?
Well, I should say grandfather, yes.
Well, at 91, you're bedridden, I understand.
Who?
You. You don't go out?
No, I don't. I don't go out at all.
You are 91 years already this year.
Yes.
You are here?
Yes, in May.
Yes. And I understand you dedicated your life to God at some point.
Oh, yes.
In the church. I'm still wondering whether you're that much close to the church, despite the physical distance, the spirit. And
yes, the priest normally comes here to pray for me every Friday. You know, we have people coming in every Friday. The priest going around to bedridden people who cannot go out to church, etc., etc. Yes.
But in your own quiet times, when you pray to God, do you still ask for long life at 91?
At 91? No, it's up to God to decide, isn't it?
It's up to God to decide.
Of course.
But when you pray, what do you ask God for?
I pray for people who are worse than me, who are suffering. And anything I see on TV, I note it down. When you come to visit me, we chat. I indicate that to you so that we'll pray for those people. You understand?
Pray for them.
Yes, we pray for them. That is my... Because where can I go to? Even this my... how do you call it? Andrew is my grandchild, not so? Yeah. Andrew got so much interest in religion. We were thinking that Andrew would never get married. He would be a priest. But what God decides, you cannot take away. But I love praying for people who are suffering.
But how religious was your background? You seem to embrace religion a lot.
I was like a preacher because my granny was like that. You understand? Because when you come with your complaint, my granny would say, "Mane, bai ko yala. So go me chicha sa yala rek yala botla." That was her main chat with people. He doesn't want to know whether people are fighting or this or that. He would simply stop you and talk to you. So in the back part of the how do you call it? The back part of the entrance door, she had a this picture, something like this. A religious picture, and then she had it pasted in this thing. So if you are going out all the time, when I was just starting my schooling, hey, before moving out, you pray to that because it concerns God.
So during childhood, all around you, there was something to remind you about God, always, constant.
Of course. And if I even go to court with you, I go with God. And then I, get the upper hand. It's good to believe in God,
But there are others who don't believe in God.
Huh?
There are people who don't believe in God.
Well,
they simply will tell you, well, the concept of God,
yes,
religion is the product of
yes,
man.
yes.
You see, there are people who don't believe in God.
Well, of course.
How do you see those type of people?
No end of it.
There are a problem with the way they see things, or when somebody tells you, "I don't believe in God," what will you tell the person?
Me?
Yes.
That you don't believe in God.
Yes.
I say, all right, I'll pray for you, you'll believe one day.
You pray for the person to
yes,
believe in God.
Yes. And finally the day will come.
The day will come.
Yes.
And there are others who also say that even those who don't believe in God are still afraid of God.
Of course. It's up to him. Don't you see in our catechism class, when we are learning religion, in the book where we learn religion, it's only, I should say, it's only 2 questions I am at this day qualified in, which I will never forget in my life.
2 questions?
Never. They say, who made you? We say, God made me. Why did God make you? You answer, to know him, love him, and serve him on earth in order to enjoy the eternal bliss in heaven.
Mama, I was wondering, you alerted me to a point and it made me believe that you kind of current, you know what is happening around the world. The television set is just behind me here. You're better positioned to be viewing it. When you watch the television, your sight is still good. You can see, you see clearly, huh?
The TV?
Yes.
You feel that it's affecting my eyes?
Yeah, but when it is on, do you understand?
Of course.
Okay, I ask this question because normally when you watch television, you see images that are in
yes.
You see people, you see death, you see destruction.
Anything I advise.
Violence. You see all these things happening, although there are good things too. But
yes, good things
are happening all over the place. As a religious person,
I say God made me to know him, love him, and serve him here on earth in order to enjoy the eternal bliss in heaven. Bliss in heaven means it is a bliss is how do you call it again? Something you enjoy, everlasting. God is everlasting. God will never die. Will he die?
No. But when God's children are killing each other, when there is natural disasters happening all over the world, what probably could have gone wrong? Do you think God at some point could get angry and...
I don't pray to see God's points. Because, for example, you see people go to the Marabu. The Marabu, probably sometimes the Marabu doesn't know anything. And then the Marabu says, Sumala ligele, la ilaha illallah. You see, and all whatnot. It's not, if it is not your intention, God will never punish you. But if it is your intention, if you adhere to what the man says, well, Judgment Day, not even Judgment Day, you must have to be judged, not so?
Of course.
And you see, we have a prayer which says, in all things, may the most lovable will of God be praised and adored forever. That's a prayer. You know that's a prayer, not so?
Yeah, Mama, you seem to remember all these things word to word.
And then afterwards, well, you continue. If you are successful living, it's for a time.